So, hello and welcome back to another episode of Crusader Kings 2 with the Iron Centuries patch. And we are still playing as Emperor Shu Shensong. We are still handsome, has not changed yet. And the building of the wall is gonna continue soon enough. After, of course, we also re-establish this army here. Very important. Well, it seems like that the opportunity to strike at the Empire has stopped. I was thinking about, well, I read up on the stuff and it doesn't say if troops start or do not start. I mean, I also know that I could just technically leave just need to occupy everything, but sure. But the thing is, playing against playing against what's that? Fuck it. Playing with the Chinese Empire or like interacting with them is kind of nice if you're not next to them, because my main issue is that their armies arrive right away here, next to my main territory. If I would be somewhere else, I could organize stuff a lot better. Yeah, you guys do that. But if they are right here as soon as fighting starts, they can swap over the land fairly quickly. So interacting with them from afar is cool because you can just like get random artifacts or anything, but really being directly here, does kind of suck a tad bit. So interacting with them is not too pleasant. But that's a learning process. That is all just a learning process, right? You learn more and more about the different aspects of the game. Very important. Alright, seems like I'm getting camp fever over here. Or at least I'm not craven. That's kind of nice, right? As long as nobody calls me craven, I am completely fine with everything. Oh, also it seems like the last tad bits are getting... Wait a second, is that slow fever? Or am I just getting a silly illness? Oh no, it is slow fever. There we go. Successful treatment. The last bit here is getting occupied. Lovely. But, I mean, like, I know that these guys have somewhat trouble expanding. That is of course true, but... Oh. Seems like the dude is trying his best again to beat up those guys. Oh. I guess that is also, yeah, sure. I mean, fucking hell, Christianity. That is ridiculous comeback. You guys are absolutely mad. Look at that! Look at that, it's ridiculous! When have you last seen such a ridiculous empire as a Catholic? It nearly dominates the whole world. I mean, Sunni barely exists anymore. And I feel like, yeah, the last bits of Sunni are all actually Catholic and are now getting converted as well. Holy shit, you're the only guys left here. Poor Muslims. Also, it seems like oh no, there's some stuff. Well, but they're also all, yeah, everything is covered. These guys are the last bastion of Muslim, and they're not even real Muslims. They're heretic Muslims. But I also just realized that the capital of the German Empire is here. That's the capital. That's the capital. Suf. Suf is the capital of the... Those Frankish boys know what they're doing. Ridiculous. Should I give this another try walking back now? I'm scared that I'm gonna lose half my army again as soon as they arrive. Oh, well, it seems like they're not dying right away. Alright, perfect. Sure. Oh. You also died of the Great Pox. Alright, seems like my libationer has hit the bucket. That's a shame. That's a real shame, but alas. I mean, like, I also don't really need an artifact anytime soon. Oh, look at that, and while the war rages on, these guys also... Nah, this is... Not even the AI can win against the AI. Goddamn Chinese. Well, or Mongols, or Jurchen. So, the Great Wall worked. Fantastically. I mean, the real Great Wall. I mean, like, this is no longer a useful Great Wall over here. This one is a Great Wall that everybody's talking about. Especially like this area. It seems like there's also a lot of angry going on. I mean, I'm still gonna use the opportunity to build stuff here. It's not like that. After all, it doesn't change that you guys are at war. And you guys are waging war against... Oh. You stopped your war? Yeah, I expected that. Saw that coming somewhat. Saw that coming somewhat. The assassins are destroyed. Alright. What is this? There's an Alexandria here. What is that doing here? Oh, the lighthouse was destroyed and the pyramids as well. Alright. Okay, let's see how long it takes until the last bits here are also gonna get conquered. For these poor fellas. I mean, they've 25k here in this. Holy shit. Oh. I guess that doesn't change a lot. As if certain newly established states are trying to conquer your stuff. Alright. Oh, but we nearly got our stuff. Only 600 more. And then we can let something roll around. Come on, get over here. Let me build a fucking wall. Let's continue. At least want to close up this one. I mean, people don't need to be aware of this area here. Like, if I don't tell anybody, they're just gonna see like, oh fuck, there's a wall here. Like, how are we gonna get horses over that? And there we go. So there we go. Build it quickly. Build it. This is such a large sum of money. I feel like this was one of the most expensive playthroughs I've ever did in this game. If you throw yourself at ridiculous tasks. Right, more infidels. Come on, boy, fight them. Stop them from doing that. They're ravaging your lands. Don't you want them to not do that? kitty. Let's take the kitty with us. Because we now have a pet kitty. I like that the pet kitty gives us intrigue. Because the kitty is everywhere and the kitty sees everything. You cannot escape the kitty. It's all knowing. Oh, you're... yeah, fuck you. That's not gonna happen. Alright. What's the next one gonna cost? 17k. Alright. It's on its merry way. Also, I am currently still at this focus. I think I'm gonna go for hunting for... No, you what? Scholar. Scholar, scholar, scholar. Let's continue with the technology path. I mean, like, this is barely any gold, right? Don't need that. I could also write a book. But no. I don't need books. Books are for weak men. Also, it seems like... yeah, all the modifiers are gone around here. Also, how does we could have some more archery. Put some more archery here. I don't mind that. There we go. Also, the city retinue can leave that place. Alright, I did it wrong there. There's the city retinue. Oh well, not really retinue. I mean the... I'm not sure what was the first thingy I did here. I guess that one here. Another epidemic. Let me... is it this around here again? It just keeps here? I guess not. Doesn't seem like it. Alright. Let the money rise. I don't think so. I do want technology, it's not... I don't want an Necronomicon. Don't need it right now, I pass. Alright, and also the last few bits of territory I control are under the Han Empire in the end. I like that my crest is just a fucking elephant, which does make a lot of sense because I have thousands of elephants around here. Why is my crest even... I didn't even question that. It just kind of was there and I was like, oh, alright, I guess it is like that. Alright. Do that a throne. Oh, there we go. Seriously? Alright, let's send these guys up here, because nobody does anything. More mill tech. It's a shame that we only get mill tech here. Even though I am kind of behind on mill tech, to be honest. Alright. Let's deal with this. Wait a second, do we have a better guy? Of course. The 64-year-old. I mean, they are rebels. They should drop, right? Yes, they do. But of course, we cannot deal with this. Ah! That's shit. I don't like it. Alright. That's great, 4,000 of you guys here. So, 5,000 dudes. They're gonna deal with the issue. And you guys just go back home. You did sillily. I mean, okay, you did kind of nice, to be honest. You killed someone, but in the end it wasn't really worth it that much. Sure, I'll study some languages. Might as well. At my old age, I'm 71. That's fucking old. You also have a wife. You're not chaste, and your granddaughter is. Is she special? She's not special. That's boring as shit. That is boring as shit, my good sir. You're boring as son. Right. At least get that stuff in. Also the bloodline is also shit. I've decided now that is. I wasn't too sure at the beginning, but I think it clearly got quite obvious that it's very shit. Bloodline. Doesn't really get you anything at all. It's just kind of there, and it doesn't really feel that interactive. I mean, I'm still, to be honest, I still have to say that the most interesting and stuff that I had was the building bloodlines. They seem to be the nicest because they actually felt like they did something. Because I don't realize that I have plus 5% retreat bonus and 15% movement speed. I mean, when would you feel something like that? It's just like a meaningless modifier that doesn't give me any. It doesn't really benefit me. I mean, I guess the 15% movement speed. Actually, thinking about it, I always remembered my armies being slower than everybody else. Wasn't that a thing that I struggled with a lot? I think it was. Curious. Very curious. Isolationist. I guess if they want to be isolated from everybody else, I'm not gonna stop them. Ah, there we go. And the last bit got conquered. Fantastic work there. Fantastic work. Oh, who died? Oh, my spy master. Well, I know the perfect person for this job. I mean, you do have 22 stewardship, but I also don't care. I have to admit that. Alright, slowly but surely stuff is rolling in here. Not even sure. I think, of course, military organization is gonna be the next thing. Not only for the supply limit, but also for the retinue. Because retinue is cool. Come on. Just fucking... How long are you guys now standing here and trying to convert that? It takes forever. You see, I'm Taoisting that area. Slowly but surely, but these guys just don't wanna. Come on! Also, things look a little bit disgusting here. Oh, because you are under this woman as well. Let's publish our findings. Gaining another few points doesn't hurt. My grandson. I don't assume that you have anything decent. Well, a quick girl doesn't hurt. Does not hurt at all. And freedom, so, but what are your next steps over here? Or what is... I mean, you have a... To be honest, I think you have the largest territory in my kingdom. Or my empire. But you also you're the weakest guy, right? What did you know? No, you are still very powerful. You are still very powerful. It's actually this guy who conquers the most who is the weakest. Embarrassing, good sir, embarrassing. I'll tell you that. But I think I'm gonna end this episode here. So like always, like, subscribe, no shenanigans, and I can see you guys next episode. Bye.